sunshine hits the clay, we find old bottles, relics lost in yesterday. Antique artifacts the time tried to sweep away. We're country diggers, and we like it that way. Some folks think we're loony, dirt up to our knees, but we find great treasures hidden beneath the trees. Chasing history, all the stories that's been laid. We're country diggers, our legacy won't fade. We may be clumsy, falling rivers and creeks, but the thrill of the hunt is what our spirit seeks. Mud on our boots and smiles on our cheek. We're country diggers, and we like it that way. With rusted shovels and maps that's poorly drawn, we're the first to greet the breaking dawn. Dug up the past, from dust till newly born. We're country diggers, and every like it that way. Found a mason jar, buried deep inside the loam. Empty liquor bottles from a long abandoned home. Tales of yesteryear.
Hey y'all, Jamie here with Country Diggers. Go watch the video today. It's a good one. I find a bucket lister +2 in it. So stay tuned for that, y'all. And also, I've got 1,980 subscribers. So get us to 2,000 and we'll have the giveaway. Go down to the 2,000 subscriber giveaway video on our channel and leave a comment, say you want in. That's all you have to say, want in. And it's going to be for the U.S. only, United States only, because, you know, prices have gone. You know, I don't even want to talk about that. But anyway, go and put I want in on that video and you'll have a chance to win. And U.S. only though. All right. Okay, I'm digging this little trash pile right in here and I found a piece of glass. It's got, looks like it has a star on it right there. On that piece. Well, I don't guess it does. But anyway, neat piece of glass. Alright, let's see what else is in this trash pile. Hey y'all, I think I got all types of stuff down in here. Get that. Now this may be horse tack, but the rest of it, I don't know. Let me dig it out and see. I'll get you back up. Alright, this is pretty cool. You know what that is? I think it's a stapler. That's what I think it is anyway, a stapler. Pretty cool. Alright. And that right there, maybe to a car or some kind of plumbing. I'm not sure what that is. And that right there, car stuff, I guess. But anyway, there's some more stuff in there. Right in there. Let me get that up too. Hang on. Right, I know what that is. That's an air gauge. That's pretty cool too. Alright. Okay, I didn't know what I had here. I thought they were just clock keys, but I didn't know clock keys could also be skeleton keys. So I got in touch with D-Spud, and he told me I had skeleton key that could be clock key too. So they're like late 1800s to 1920s, and that goes with the spot I'm digging up there. I find stuff from like late 1800s to 1940s type stuff, and that could be what these are too, because they stopped producing as much skeleton keys in the 1940s. So, alright, I got somebody's hospital bracelet, looks like. Alrighty. Alright, take a look at that. Wonder what that is. I don't know. I got something right here. It may not be anything. I ain't got time to clean off stuff right now, but I'll get back to you on it if it is something. Alright. Get that out. It says chain drive. I wonder what that is. I'm not going to take it home as this chain drive. Alright. Check this out. I don't know what this is. Maybe a vacuum cleaner. Let's see, Sears and Roebuck. Weed whacker. Okay. Weed whacker. Alright. That's one of them old timey ones, looks like. From back in the 80s or 90s. Alright. Okay, what is this? Anybody got a clue? I don't know what that is. Alright, I got this right here. It looks like one of them old sample perfumes, but I don't believe that's what it is. I'm not sure. Could have come off something electrical. But it looks like one of those sample perfumes. Alright, yeah, I think I got the first coin today. And I bet you it's a penny, and I bet you it's a memorial. Yeah, that's what it is, memorial penny. But, cool. Alright, I am back with the wrap up. Alright, my bucket listers are, you've probably guessed it by now, skeleton keys. These are like, I got 3 of them. I did get 3 of them. One right here. This one's not as good as that one. This one's not as good as the this one and the other one. But here's what the other one looks like. 2. I got 2 of those, and then that one. And thank you, D-Spud, because I really didn't know what I had. I sent him a picture of this one and says, is this a skeleton key or a clock key? Because I didn't know that a skeleton key could be a clock key too. I thought they were clock keys, but I didn't know they were skeleton keys. If you have doubts, ask, okay? So I sent a picture to him, asking him, did he know if this was a skeleton key or a clock key? And he sent back a text saying, skeleton key, but it could be a clock key too. So a clock key, skeleton key, same thing, I guess. But it's a screw type. All 3 of them are screw type skeleton keys, and I think they're called barrel type keys too, because the open end right there. So I think they're called barrel keys, screw type keys, barrel keys too. And maybe to a grandfather clock, antique grandfather clock. And they probably late 1800s to 1920s or around 1940s. Because they didn't completely stop. They really scaled back in the 1940s after World War II. They really scaled back on them. But 2 of them is good. 2 of them is really good, in great shape, except this one is kind of knocked off right there. But I believe this one, yeah, it's kind of knocked off right in there. And this one right here doesn't have the thing up here, and it's kind of crooked. But I think this one would have been barrel type key too in there. But I got 3 bucket lister. I got a bucket lister plus 2. I mean, all in one hole. And let me tell you, that hole, it had car parts, which I think was car parts in there. And it had, I'll show you what else it had. It had this tire gauge in there. This old tire weight gauge, air. This right here, it doesn't come out, the measurements or the gauge for it, it doesn't come out. It's stuck in there. Usually you could just pull them like this and they'd come out, but you can't. With this one, I think it's just stuck in there. But anyway, it's a tire gauge, air gauge, I mean, for tires and stuff like that. This thing came out of the hole too, and I think it's a stapler, is what I think. One of them old staplers. It does look like it. An old stapler. But yeah, these I'm showing you right here are going in the garbage. But I found this right here. I have no idea what that is. Anybody got a clue what that is? It looks like it's chrome on there, looks like. But I don't know what that is. Anybody got a clue? Maybe to some kind of, I don't know. I don't know what that is, okay? Yeah. And I got several screw things right here that are probably nothing. I got this, which I thought might have been a sample perfume, but it's not. Look, it's got some, it's one of those things that it goes to electronics, maybe a TV or something in there. Okay. And got a penny. I don't know what the date is on the penny. Can't get it clean enough to see, but it's just a memorial. And some glass. Nice pieces of glass. Big old thick ball. That would have been a big thick ball jar. Look how thick that was. That would have been neat, finding a ball jar that thick and big. More glass right there. This one right here has some, like a little sunburst on it. And then this piece right here that has a flower right in there. And that was it for that dig, but man, I was happy to get my skeleton keys. Oh, I've been wanting one of these forever, okay? Since I started digging and seeing people dig them and stuff. Oh, that is incredible that I found that up there. In late 1800s to about 1940s is what I usually find up there at the shoemaker place up by the old well. And because that lock, that pancake lock I found was like not late 1800s, early 1900s. And the razor handle, the Art Deco razor handle was like 1920s to 1930s. So in that date range is up there. So, but had a great day. Oh yeah, this. I'm gonna clean this more. I don't know what it is. I took it because it was solid in there. And I thought it might have been a compact, but it does look like it might open, but I can't get it open or anything. But see that? But I'm gonna get some cleaning fluid, more cleaning stuff. And it does look like it's coming through a little bit in there. But I'm gonna get some more cleaning stuff, and then I'll give it some more cleaning. The skeleton keys might need more cleaning too. I don't know. I don't know about those. Maybe this one needs it more because it's still got rust caked on it a little bit. But anyway, great day. Great day. So I'll see you back soon. Bye.